Okay guys, I'm just going to stop because I've been messing around with my hair for about 20 minutes and I don't like it. So this is the finished look. I'm actually not going to pop on any falsies because I feel like it'll just be different from my other tutorials. Let me know what you guys thought of this look. I'll be honest with you guys, effortless natural no makeup is actually more difficult than doing a full beat, full glam. Because when you're doing like a full glam, you could just chuck glitter over the top, add a bit of black in the corners. With this, you've got to be very specific about your placement and the products that you're using, and everything kind of just needs to melt into the skin. If it doesn't, then it will stand out like a sore thumb because it's not melted into the skin. You can see it looks thick. I think that it actually looks really, really nice. Do I feel 100% confident in it? No, because I feel like I can see my imperfections and I obviously have insecurities about my dark circles. So I will probably cover them up a little bit more. But other than that, I think it looks really nice. I really like the bold lip with literally nothing on the eyes. I think it's quite nice. Let me know your thoughts down below. Also follow me on my Instagram down below because I upload there every day. And that is it. I love you guys so very much. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Okay, now effortless skin for me always starts with skincare. I feel like if you've got a really good skincare regime routine, then your skin is basically 90% of yourself, right? So if you're looking after your skin, you're not going to have to put on that much makeup, I feel like. Anyway, there's no point in covering it up. Look after the canvas. So I've already done my exfoliating and my masking. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop on a little bit of lip care. How cute is this? This is the Paul & Joe lipstick. And it's super, super cute. It's just going to hydrate my lips because my lips are a little bit chapped at the moment. So let's go ahead and do that. I hope you guys can really see how cute they are. They're so finely detailed. They're little kitties. They're so cute. I tried to use the back of it because I don't want to ruin the design. But I'm a sucker for detail. Super, super cute. Next, we're going to prime this skin. I've already heavily moisturized, as you can see. But I need to prime. I like to use anything hydrating. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer Moisturizer. And I'm going to pop this over the skin and then just use my fingers just to blend this in. Now I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm Illuminator Drops. Usually I would mix this into any foundation that I have. It just gives you more of a kind of liquid base to work with because I like my foundations to be really, really watery. But it also just gives a little bit of a dew. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on the skin first, massage it in, and then I'll go over the top with foundation. Okay, so number one, I don't know why my ass ever wears white because it's just not going to work. And two, I don't even know why I try and pour it onto my face. Like, I can't. I miss it every single time, so there is no point. So now that we have a glowy skin, I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm going to be using the Shiseido. This is the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation Oil Free. And I have two shades, Citrine and Bronze. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on a palette because we're not going to try and squirt them on the face. And then I'm going to mix between the two. So the darker shade, Bronze, will go on the outside, and Citrine, the lighter shade, will go in the middle. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my hands to blend that all in nicely. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Using my fingers was completely unnatural. I wanted to reach for my beauty blender, but the end result doesn't look bad. I think it doesn't help that I've got nails as well. Like when you're blending, you can't really get in to every single crevice, and I think that's what was irritating me. But the foundation looks okay. It looks like how I would apply it with a beauty blender. It just made me feel, I don't know, it made me feel like the women that you see on the train, and there's nothing wrong with them using their fingers, but it just made me feel like a bit, ugh, I don't want to do that. But it looks okay. So next we're going to move in to concealer. I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer in Warm Sand. We're only going to use a little bit because Effortless Beauty, Parisian Beauty is all about minimal makeup. They don't want to cover everything. I mean, I feel like they kind of enhance their flaws in a way. So I'm just going to add a little bit underneath my eyes and then use my fingers again just to blend that in. Okay, so I'm the type of person that you say use your hands, and I struggle. My nails were a little bit difficult to do that. I think if I didn't have any nails on, like nothing completely, and they were cut down short, it'd be really nice. I'm actually surprised with the coverage that it's given me. But I always struggle with concealer. I'll be honest with you guys. I feel like I'm either the type of person that I don't wear any makeup whatsoever and put some moisturizer on, or I do full glam, soft glam. It's one or the other. There's like one extreme to the other. There is no kind of in between, and because this is in between makeup, I feel like I'm struggling a little bit. But that's all I'm gonna do for foundation and concealer. Next I'm gonna move in to blusher. Now I love cream and liquid blushes. I do apply them with a brush, but we're going to apply the blushes with my fingers as well. I'm going to be using NARS liquid blushes in Torrid and Dolce Vita. Again, popping them on the back of my hand, and then I'll mix them together and then I'll dot them on. And using my fingers and using the warmth from my fingers, I'm just going to melt that in to the skin. Okay, moving on to brows. I'm hoping you guys can see the blush because there's quite a little bit on. I'm not actually going to do much to my brows at all. I'm just going to use some clear brow set. We're going to brush them up. And then using my Benefit Precisely My Brow, I am just going to kind of do really, really small strokes in the areas that I might need a little bit more definition. I've never done my brows like this where I've kind of brushed them. Well, I've tried to brush them up and they always look crazy. But if you try brushing them up to the side, oh my god, it's like a game changer. I actually really like my brows like this. They're a little bit bushy, a little bit not polished, which is what we're going for. Next, I'm going to go for bronzer. I am going to be using the Mercier. This is the translucent loose setting powder in Glow in the shade Medium Deep. Now, the reason that I'm going to use this is just because we want a little bit of a glow, but I want it to be super natural. And I am going to be using this with a brush because I'm trying to do this with my fingers. I'm just going to pop it on the outskirts of the face and then just really bronze up down the center and give us a little bit of definition. I'll take it over my eyes too. Okay, so that skin looks really nice. Good for not a lot of products on the skin. You can really see that like Mercier glow on my eyelids. Like it kind of glows a gold, and that's what it's sort of like. So really nice if you're on holiday. I would probably need maybe the next shade up, which might be dark or deep, just if I want to go more sun-kissed, because it does bronze me, but not as much as I would like. So I probably need to get my hands on that, but it's got a really beautiful glow. Skin looks fresh. Now, we're not really doing anything to the eyes other than I am going to use the Kat Von D. This is the Mad Max Brown eyeliner, kohl liner, not liquid. So I'm just going to attempt to kind of give myself a really tiny wing on the outer corners, just so my eyes are a little bit more elongated. Okay, now that the eyeliner's on and it's very slight, it's more difficult actually to do liner in kohl pencil than it is to do with a liquid, but I actually really like the effect of it. I'm just going to use my Mercier eyelash colors, and we're just going to give my eyelashes a quick curl. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using the Revolution. This is the Big Lash Volume Mascara. So we're going to add a few coats of this mascara. Okay, top lash mascara is on. I always feel super bare if I don't have lashes on. I don't feel like myself. But I'm going to try. We're going to go ahead and do the lip before I decide whether I need falsies or not, and they'd be very, very natural. I've actually got these. These are the Tatty lashes with Molly May. You know Molly May's lashes are always really, really natural. I don't know how these girls do it with natural lashes. Like, I need my lashes, but I feel like it's because my eyes are more my statement than my lips. And today we're going to have a bold lip. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a little tiny bit of mascara on the lower lashes, and then we'll come back and do lip. Now we're back, and I feel like, do you know what? This is good for me to test myself, because I don't feel like if you're used to full glam, you just go in with the foundation, the concealer. You go in with everything that feels comfortable. This feels a little bit more uncomfortable, but we can live with it. So for lip, we're gonna go bold, we're gonna go Parisian. We are going for Mercier's Ruby. I'm gonna line the lip with this, and then I'm gonna try a trick that I seen on Instagram, and that is to heat the end of the lip liner with your lighter and then use it as a lipstick. Hopefully it works. So we're just gonna try that out. So that trick worked super well. Do you know what? It worked so good that I was using my fingers to apply my lipstick, and it just went on so nicely and smoothly. My lips also feel like they're like super matte, not drying, but they feel like they've been stained, which I feel like is good. If you were gonna wear this color and you were gonna wear it out eating and drinking, I mean, it's gonna last all night. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly just take down my hair. We're gonna do a little bit of a spritz of the L'Oreal Shake and Glow, just to kind of hydrate the skin, and then let's see how we're looking. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. I'm looking a little bit different, and I'm feeling a little tiny bit insecure because we're not full glam, we're not soft glam, we're not completely covered up today, even though we've got a bold lip on. I tried my hand at doing more effortless beauty makeup that shouldn't take too long, makeup that you use and you do with your hands, and then a bold lip. So kind of Parisian, French inspired makeup. This is the look that I came up with. If you guys want to see how I created this makeup look, then just keep on watching.